According to Livestrong.com, 33.8% of individuals in the United States ages 18 to 24 meet the physical activity requirements, which means 66.2% do not meet these requirements. Now, you may be wondering why exactly this is. Personally, I think one of the reasons is that people are scared to start in the gym. They're scared to start exercising because they're not really sure where to begin. I'm not going to sit here and explain every aspect of the gym because that would be way too much information to cram into 45 minutes. Rather, I just want to kind of scratch the surface with what I'm saying in talking about one way you can begin to start, which is with gym routines. So I have 3 questions to pose to you today in considering how to start. So the first question is, what do I hope to achieve? Now, this can be a very broad question, but as I was doing research for this speech, I found through Mayo Clinic that there are several reasons why people may begin going to the gym. The first reason, or some of the reasons that were given, were that they may use it to gain or lose weight, to have a better mood, sleep better, combat diseases, or even just to be social in different settings. You yourself, if decided to go to the gym, should figure out what your reasons are, and then based off of these reasons, create some goals that you can achieve and go into the gym. This way, when you go to the gym, you have a focus, you have a goal, you have a thing you want to accomplish through the gym. The second question I want to ask is, how do I achieve my goals? Now, once again, this is a pretty broad question, but some ways to kind of narrow it down are, one, to consider how much time you want to dedicate to exercising / spending in the gym. A recommendation I would give is 4 days, but this is just a recommendation. You can do more or less depending on how much time you have, how much you want to dedicate, etc., etc. The second thing to remember in creating a gym routine is that keep it simple. You don't want to go to the gym with this massively long routine with these complex exercises you don't know how to do and then realize it's too much, give up, and never do it again. That's not really the correct way to go about it. And if you start off simple, get comfortable, and build up your complexity as you become more comfortable, it makes going to the gym a lot easier. So that leads us to the third question, which is, how do I make a routine? Now, the gym is very flexible and there's a lot of different ways you can create a routine. I'm going to give one example of a beginner routine that I found through my research, but you don't have to follow this. This is just an example, kind of like so you can see what a beginner routine might look like. So on Nerd Fitness, I found a routine or suggestion for a routine for 2 to 3 times a week to do a full body routine. And then this full body routine is going to consist of 5 different exercises, and each exercise is going to target a different part of your body. So the first exercise will target your quads, which is the front of your legs here. The second exercise is going to target your glutes and your hamstrings, which is the back of your legs. The third exercise is going to target your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps, which is like the back underneath of your arms. Fourth will target your back and your biceps, top of your arms, and the fifth will target your core and your lower back. So, now that you know what each exercise will target, you have to decide which exercise you'd like to do for each muscle group. Now, there's a ton of different exercises out there, and it would not make sense for me to list off all the possible exercises because, like I said, I go way over my time limit if I did that. So, rather, I would suggest going on the internet and finding an exercise that works each of those 5 muscle groups and then completing a routine from that. Now, I want us to note that just because you pick an exercise doesn't mean you have to stick with it. If you say you want to do a certain exercise and you try it and you don't like it, you don't understand it, you can change it. Coming up with a good gym routine is trial and error, and it's not going to happen right away. The most important thing is just try to keep things simple so that you're not overwhelming yourself. So, in essence, as I wrap things up, the 3 things to kind of consider just to very, very start yourself is, what do you hope to achieve in the gym? How will you achieve those goals? And what will a routine look like? If you consider these 3 questions, you get a good start in understanding the gym and feeling more comfortable, feeling more confident, and being able to go for yourself. But like I said, there's so much more information in the gym, so much more information on the gym. This is just scratching the surface, but I hope that you will kind of be a little less anxious if you ever decide to start the gym.